Doing too much, boy. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Marquez Speaks. I am the real voice, the voice of the streets, CEO of me, Big Boss Entertainment, and I come to you on this evening to let y'all know we got a lot going on. We have a lot going on. As always, we have a lot going on, and I'm here to tell you about it. It's a lot to do, a lot going on, but hey, this is what I'm here for. Politics and life. Let me say it again. Politics and life from a 48-year-old fat boy who's got too many degrees, who's got too much education, who knows too much about politics. Hope everybody's blessed. I have on the shirt today. Y'all see it? Do y'all see the shirt? Happy wife, happy life. That's a lie, but happy wife, happy life. My birthday is coming up soon. But happy wife, happy life. If y'all have any ideas what a 48-year-old fat boy should do for his birthday, let me know. Let me know what I should do for my birthday. We're going to Europe next month. So end of next month, we're going to Europe. So we're going to Europe next month. So if y'all have any ideas what a fat boy should do for his 49th birthday, let me know. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't go to the club. But any ideas, let me know. I'm all for ideas today. If you know what I should do for my birthday this month, let your fat boy know. Let your fat boy know. I'm all ears. Because life is precious and short. Now let's get to a couple things. First, Jay-Z, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the hell's going on with Jay-Z. He just got hit with pictures and photos of him being with Harvey Weinstein. I don't know what's going on with Hov. Dr. Carter, Mr. Carter, I don't know what's going on with him, but he just got hit with Harvey Weinstein photos and videos. Not good. Not good. Yeah. It's not good at all. It's not good at all. Not good at all, but that's what's going on. So I just want to make that known. I don't know what's going on with Jay-Z. Lil Wayne is crying. I don't know what's going on with Jay-Z. But again, entertainment, they do the people say they do a whole lot of things for a whole lot of change. I don't know anything about that. I'm only telling you what was told to me, that it don't look good for Jay-Z. Those are reports I got. Now, Jay-Z's a billionaire. He's got more money than me. I'm just telling you, things ain't looking good with him and Harvey Weinstein. So I'm going to put that there. And now I'm going to talk about some politics for a little bit, because we need to get into the political spectrum a little bit, the political atmosphere, the political guidelines, okay? Everybody's been asking me, Speaks, what the hell's going on with 2026 midterms? Republicans going to try to steal it. They want ICE officers at the polling sites. Let me say this right here. I'm going to tell you the new rules that's going to happen with politics and voting. Some going to like it, some don't. They're going to require you to have a real ID to vote. For you to start voting, they're going to have you have a real ID, identification card, even to do mail-in ballots. That's the new thing that's coming. So if you don't have an ID, you're not going to be able to vote. Now, why is this important? I'm only telling you the rules, okay? Some people say it's going to be stealing the election, but you're going to have a real ID. If you don't, you're not going to be able to vote in person or by mail. And they're about to have where you can vote by phone, but you're going to have a real ID. And the way they're going to do that is either you're going to put your real ID information on a mail-in ballot, or either you're going to have to scan it on the phone, or you're going to have it at the polling site. Well, those are the changes that are coming, okay? Whether you like it or not. You know, I was naive for a while. I didn't even know you needed a real ID. A lot of people don't need an ID to vote. Hello, Queen Candy. God bless you from GA. I love Georgia. These things are about to happen, so get ready for politics to change again. Politics is going to change again. Now they're saying they're trying to go steal the election. All I know is we ain't even got to the election yet. Democrats are supposed to win big, but Harris was supposed to win big too. So everybody just chill out. I'm glad you got the driver's license, Queen Candy, okay? What they do now, so what was the problem? Queen Beverly, they want to make sure there's no fraud, so they want you to have an ID or driver's license to vote. Hello, good evening, Queen Suprema. God bless you. They want you to have a real ID to vote. I will say this. I'm going to say this about it. I don't think it's a bad idea. Hello, Queen Lorraine from VA. I don't think it's a bad idea. You got to have some form of identification. Now, they don't want criminals voting. They don't want illegals voting. They don't want undocumented people voting. They want you to vote if you're supposed to vote. Now, it's like that in some states, but it's not like that in all states. So it's changing. The mindset and the concept of voting is changing. That's number one. Number two, let's make sure we understand this, okay? I haven't heard either side with an agenda to help poor folks. I haven't heard an agenda to help poor folks. Anybody less than $500,000. Here in Beverly, you need an ID sent. You need an ID sent the early '90s. Correct, Queen Beverly. You're right. It's in some states. It's not in all. But I haven't seen a political agenda to help poor folks. I'm sorry, poor folks. Anybody who makes less than $500,000 a year, basically considered poor. Poor folks. I haven't seen an agenda to help the poor folks. I haven't seen it at all. I haven't seen it. Hold on. Sorry, that was wifey. That was wifey. But I haven't seen an agenda yet that's gonna help the poor folks for the Democrats and Republicans. Now, one thing I don't want to happen is I don't want the Democrats to get in office. They're ready to impeach Trump. They're ready to put everybody in jail, and we don't get no relief at the grocery store, at the pump, with our utilities, with our taxes, with our jobs. We have to show our IDs. A lot of counties you still don't have to, Queen Alicia. A lot you do, but a lot of counties you don't have to show your ID. So they're trying to change that. But I don't want Democrats to get in office and forget about giving us anything. You know, I'm not one of those hip hop, hoorah type of people that the Democrats win and we don't get no benefits. So that is my concern with the 2026 midterms. I'm not hearing anybody talk about issues that affect us. I'm talking about our money, our job losses, no job growth, how they can put money in our pockets, lower taxes for us, lower groceries. I haven't seen anything to help the everyday working person. No mortgage relief, no rental assistance relief. I haven't heard any of those things from either side. That concerns me. As an independent, that really concerns me because I don't see anything changing. In Alabama, for the last 10, 20 years, we had to have an ID, a valid ID. In some states, in some counties, yes, but there was about 5 counties, Queen, Sarah, and Alabama, that they didn't have to have IDs. So they want to make it nationwide. And again, I was naive thinking about 90% had to show IDs. It's more like 70 or 80%. So they want to clean that gap of 20 or 30%. Hello, King Jeffrey. Hello, King Michael. So again, I'm a little alarmed. I don't know if y'all are. I'm a little alarmed, kings and queens. GA, we've always had to have ID or no voting. Kinda yeah, kinda not, Queen Candy. Kinda yeah, kinda not. Kinda yeah, kinda not. You know, I was in Georgia in the last presidential election, and a lot of counties you didn't have to have your ID, and it was a big thing in Georgia. It was a big thing in Smyrna, Georgia, Hezbollah, Georgia. We was in Conyers, and we was in way deep in the valley in Georgia. I can't remember that state. We was dying there, and there was a big thing about people not having their IDs being involved in Georgia. So yeah, with a lot, some no. But does that not concern y'all, kings and queens? That we're not hearing any actual factual information? Yes, they stuck on voter IDs. Okay, you're stuck on voter IDs. You want the elections to be legitimate. Everybody wants a legitimate election because you want your vote to count. But I'm not hearing anything that's revving up. How are we going to get his money? Hello, Queen Lavonda. God bless you. That concerns me. How are we going to get this money? They're not talking about giving us any money on anything. That's concerning. To me, that is concerning as an independent on both sides. That's concerning. And I know y'all saying it's just February. Well, November ain't gonna be too long away. Everyone's okay with cheaper gas prices until we get the prices of diesel fuel. Who is this Daryl Stewart? I mean, come up here and talk to me, Daryl. Daryl, you just spitting off a little boom, boom, boom. You can't come up here. Where I'm at, you have to have it or no voting. A lot of places, Queen Candy, you gotta have it in Georgia. I know that. It's just a lot of those rural areas you didn't. And that was a big fuss. That's why they had the, if you remember 2024 elections in Georgia, Trump was ready. He had like let me see. He sent 300 lawyers to Georgia because he thought it was going to be a big mess with the no voter ID. And he won easily. But he sent those lawyers to Georgia because he thought it was going to be a contention. We thought it was going to be contention either. We was dying there, but it wasn't. It didn't happen. I mean, he won Georgia easily, with or without voter IDs. And he said, this is not going to happen again. Him and Kemp say, you got to have voter IDs in every county. I remember that in Georgia, North Carolina, and it was terrible at the presidential election. But Trump won both of them, so it really didn't matter. He won both of them, but he was ready to contest it all the way to the Supreme Court if he had lost. He said a lot of people didn't have voter IDs in Georgia. And North Carolina, I think it was maybe 300,000 in Georgia and 180,000 in North Carolina didn't have voter IDs. They were trying to vote some crazy numbers, and he wanted to stop that. Well, Trump lies a lot. Look, we all lie. He just lies more than most. Trump lies more than most. He just does. Again, I'm concerned. I'm not seeing the focus. I'm not seeing the focus on Democrats telling us what we're going to get when we put them back in office. Yes, most people say they're better than Republicans. I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying what they're going to do for us. See, you got to get something for your vote. We got to get something. We're not getting slave reparations. We're not getting anything cheaper. That concerns me going to 2027. You know, you give Democrats that power back, okay, well, what are we going to get? What bills are you going to put on the House floor to help the American people? Are you going to get a emergency rental assistance relief? Or are you going to get first-time home buyers programs again? And for that long, we realized they've been removing people off the voting list, and they gave you a provisional ballot that is not counted, just trickery. That's correct, Queen Sarah. You are correct, Queen Sarah. You are correct. But we don't get those two things. We ain't going to get student loan forgiveness. I mean, what ballots are the Democrats going to pick? They need to tell us what are they going to put on the ballot for 2027 when we get them in there. You know, are they going to do a grocery, a lock on grocery price? What are they going to do? You think, Marco, do you think that ICE will be at every poll station this go around? Queen Jeffrey, I don't know. Democrats are fighting it. I don't know if ICE is going to be at every poll or not. But I know, now this is one thing I do know they're trying to do, but they're not doing it fast enough. They're trying to get it where ICE must show their faces. Now, somebody told me, this is ironic. COVID-19, they want you to wear a mask or you got in trouble. Now, they don't want to take the mask down. So will they be at every polling station? King Jeffrey, I'll say this right now. I don't think they're going to be at every polling station, but I think they're going to be at some polling stations. Let's just keep it 100 today. Let's just keep it real. But if you are a Democrat or Republican and you're voting for them, you ought to be alarmed right now. Because you are not hearing about anything they're going to do when they get in office besides impeach Donald Trump and investigate everybody. Now, I didn't say that's not important. What I'm saying is, where is that going to help us? If you impeach Donald Trump, we get nothing. You impeach Donald Trump, we get nothing. You put people in jail, we don't get nothing. What are the bills to help us? That's what I'm focused on. How is you going to help America? You know, I'm an over-road truck driver that knows. I don't give a damn about diesel fuel. We pay more. We pay more anyway. I don't give a damn about diesel fuel. I don't give a damn about fuel. Diesel fuel always been high. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about diesel fuel. I can care less. The smartest thing to do is vote by mail so you can be out of the way and track it to make sure, you know, when they received it. Correct. But Sabrina, my thing is they may have ID on that voter thing. How are you doing, sir?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm blessed. What are you talking about over? What are you talking about diesel fuel? I mean, what are you saying?
Okay. People do not pay attention, really. I mean, if you look at the chain truck stops, such as the Loves or the Pilot, I've been an over-the-road truck driver. I'm getting ready to retire next year. Okay, diesel fuel is generally between $1.25 and probably $2, if not more, on the West Coast than it is on the central United States.
That's always been the case.
Every load of freight, though, that goes on a truck nowadays is getting about a 17% fuel surcharge because these companies cannot eat the price of diesel fuel and deliver your groceries.
Well, let me stop. Let me stop you. They can't eat the price. They don't want to. It's called capitalism. You're wrong right there. They can eat the price because in the 80s. Whoa. Let me ask you a question. In the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, they ate a 25% surcharge on diesel prices. They can eat it. They won't do it because they want to make the money. Okay. Let's keep it real on my show, sir.
Okay.
I know all about diesel fuel. I know all about diesel prices, okay?
Okay, diesel prices. But then also there's this thing called lumper fees.
Whoa. Don't skip over what I said. You said companies can't afford it. That's not true.
90s, but gas was, diesel was a lot cheaper
Whoa. You're on my show, sir. So this is my show.
Okay.
You made a statement that was not true. You made a statement that was not factually true, and I corrected you. Then you wanted to go something else. Let's make sure we understand this, okay? Before you go any further on my show.
If you get diesel fuel prices,
you're not going to overtalk me. I'm going to get rid of it.
That is
Get the hell off my show. Goodbye.
You don't want to hear the truth.
The truth is, companies can eat the price of diesel fuel. They don't. He's not making no money as an over-road trucker. He's not. He's losing money of diesel fuel, okay? Because in the 2000s, they had a 25% surplus with diesel fuel, okay? They don't do that anymore because they want the money. They can afford it. They don't want to do it. Over-the-road truck drivers are pissed off because they're losing money because of diesel fuel. Company's not going to pay it. That's the truth. He wanted to go over that part. No, you got to stop. Companies can afford it. They don't want to, okay? Let me give you an example. Walmart. It doesn't matter if diesel fuel goes up 100%. Walmart can afford it. They don't want to pay it. Therefore, they give us higher prices. That's why they don't care about diesel fuel. Companies don't care about diesel fuel. They don't care if it goes up $5. They're going to give it to the consumer. He don't want to say that. Well, if you are the on-the-road truck driver, you're losing money on diesel fuel. He didn't want to say that. He didn't want to say it. That's the truth. I know all about it. I remember the 80s, 90s, and 2000s when diesel fuel was a big topic, when companies ate 25% of diesel fuel. So again, if you come on my show, please understand you need to know what you're talking about. You can't just broad over something. You can't make a statement that's a lie. You can't do it. He was a white man. Ain't it amazing how many white people are mad about diesel fuel? But you got Trump in there. You're mad about diesel fuel, but you're not mad at Donald Trump, who put a tariff on diesel fuel. You're not mad about that. Ain't that how it thinks? Ain't that how it goes in America? You get mad at everybody except the person who does it. Yep. My wife is always right out in public. Yep. It don't matter what my wife say. If you go against my wife in public, I got her back 100%. I'll argue with her when we get back home. Let me say that again. My wife is always right in public. I don't give a damn if she make a mistake. I'm going to back her 100%. When we get home, I handle it. See, that's how we do with everything else. We want to blame everybody except the person. And it's so sad because they believe in the lies, and that's what messed them up every time. Correct. One of the reasons I got rid of my second tuck, and yes, they can eat the coffee. King Huncho, they can eat it. They don't want to. I got plenty of people who truck drivers here at their own companies. They say, Speech, we can't believe it. They ain't eating the price of diesel fuel. Nope, they're not. They'll pass it on to consumers. But the truckers will lose on it. Good afternoon, Queen Mary. The truckers are losing like crazy. But remember, Trump got a tariff on it. He got a tariff on diesel fuel. So the federal government's making money, Donald Trump. But you don't want to say Donald Trump. They're making money off of it. And it's worse. It wasn't that. See, they got mad at Biden when it was going up 3 to 5%. Oh, Biden, you can't do 3 to 5%. Trump doing 15, 20%. It's crushing. It's crushing over the road truck drivers. It's crushing them. It's crushing them. Especially when you get bad weather. Thank you, King Run. When you get bad weather, you still got to run that fuel to get to that place. It's killing those truck drivers. But you don't want to say who it is. Diesel was cheaper than gasoline in the 90s. I never thought I would be spending the amount of money for diesel. Diesel is high, King Jack. It's high. But again, we got tariffs on diesel. You thought it was high under Biden. Trump made it triple. Trump made it. Fact check me. Go back over a year and a half ago. Look at the price of diesel as it is now and how much over the road truck drivers are paying. It's terrible. It's terrible for them. I agree. I agree with him that it's terrible. The white man, I agree with him it's terrible. But we got to understand who made it terrible. Costing you money. I told you this administration is costing you money. And another thing, farmers are pissed off. They ain't got a dime from Donald Trump. Remember Trump said he had $12 billion for farmers, black farmers, white farmers. Farmers ain't got a dime or no relief money. They can't even get loans. Farmers are starting to lose their property, their houses, and their farms. Hello, King Roger. Farmers are pissed off at Donald Trump. They ain't got nothing from him. And you're not going to get anything from him. This goes back to my topic, as I said. I'm very concerned that the Democrats are not telling us what they're going to do for us when they get back in office as the heads. I'm very concerned about that. Very concerned. Where's the money? What are you going to give us? They say, no, give us back in office first and we'll tell you. That's not how it works. Tell us what you're going to do for us before you get back in office and have these bills. Now, why is this important? Because if Hakeem Jeffries is the majority leader, he can bring bills to the House floor. And I dare Republicans not to vote on it. He can bring Obama tax care extension to the floor, cheaper diesel fuel to the floor, no more tariffs. They can do bills to take tariffs off. Okay? They can do emergency rental assistance, mortgage assistance. They can give they can give farmers money. A lot they can do. They can bring these bills to the floor and dare Donald Trump to veto them. But again, they ain't said they was going to do that yet. That concerns me. That concerns me. I'm looking from the outside in as an independent. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. That concerns the hell out of me. It really does. Because I don't know about you. I don't believe we can go another year without getting some type of relief. I don't think America can. Unemployment's already at super high. Job loss at super high. I don't think we can go another year like this, y'all. I don't believe it. So Democrats have to tell us something. Again, they want voter IDs for everybody to vote. But what are we going to get from the Democrats when they get back in office? Very important. Very important we find out. Utmost important that we find out. This is very important for your livelihood, my livelihood, your kids, your family, your spouses, your way of life. We got to find out. And I don't have a good answer for you. Because I ain't heard nothing. I ain't heard nothing. Yes, it is true that Trump wants higher home prices. I just did a video on it. He wanted to go up because he's trying to drive the interest rate down. That's a funny way of doing it, though. Home prices go up to get interest rates down. It's true. I've never been so happy not to live in America. Where the hell do you live? Where the hell do you live if you don't live in America? Who the hell are you? You saying, I don't like that on my show. So I'm going to mute you unless you tell me where the hell you from. Okay? But Trump wants higher home prices. I don't know the logic about raising home prices. Now, home prices, let's make sure we understand this. In the last 3 years, they went up about 20-25% easily. Prices of homes, materials, and everything. And they went up again on Donald Trump. So I'm not getting where this is coming from. But it's true. They can do all that, but they are too concerned with making people live in their voting choice. Correct. I want Republicans or Democrats to tell us, what are you going to do for us? Diesel fuel is too high. Grocery. See, we're not even getting the small things. Diesel fuel is too high. Grocery prices are too high. Clothing prices are too high. Utility prices are too high. Taxes are too high. Insurance is too high. We're not getting the little stuff. They're not saying they're going to give us the little stuff. Remember, we got a record number of people, millions of people saying we ain't getting no insurance. It's too damn high. We'll go to the emergency room. This is where we're at. So I don't get to play here unless the play is, hey, we ain't gave them nothing and they ain't asking for it. We ain't gave them nothing, they ain't asking for it. That might be the play, y'all. Yeah. That might be the damn play that's crushing us. Okay? That might be the damn play that's crushing us, King Jeffrey. Queen Suprema, that might be the play. I wish both of them could get together, since Republicans are for the rich, Democrats are for the poor and the middle class, and work it out for everybody. It's not that hard. Yes, it is, Queen Suprema. Let me tell you what both sides have told me. See, this is what y'all don't know. They say in speech, if we come together, a whole lot of people lose jobs. We need people arguing. Millionaires, billionaires, a whole lot of wealthy people, and a whole lot of agencies make money when people are mad at Republican Democrats when they're not getting along. I say, where'd you get that from? Clinton? Remember, they got along with Clinton. They balanced the budget. Ever since then, they've been fighting each other. So it's not that hard, Queen Suprema, but it's that hard because too much money be lost. See, remember, we're in a capitalistic society. It's all about making that money. Capitalistic society. That's why I'm on social media. I'm a capitalistic man. I make money on social media. That's why I'm here doing live every day. That's why I do 30, 40 videos every day. It's a capitalistic society. Hello, Queen Yvette. God bless you. It's capitalistic, so they want the money. Now, you can't take the money with you, but they want that money. It's a capitalistic society. So they're not going to have Republican Democrats get together. Even though Mike Johnson and Hakeem Jeffries have more in common than they do apart. See what I mean? You see what I'm saying? That's why it has to be this way. And people don't understand it. Just like people get on here, social media, Facebook, and they be like, Speaks, how you do this and this? How you make money? I can't get my stuff to pop. I tell you, you don't want to do it because you don't want to hear and listen. I did a class on this is how you make money on social media. They didn't want to hear it. I said, that's too much work. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you. Have a good day. Same thing with our politicians. Oh, get together. No. We want to make this money individually. That's what they're doing. And you know who suffers? You and me. We suffer. We don't get the gifts. Listen, let me say it. Hey, United States of America, the richest country in the world, where everybody can get a piece. You ought to be able to work one job, go on 3 vacations a year, pay all your bills, go to school, and live a good life. But they don't do it. Not a problem, King Soprano. That's what happens. That's what happens. In France, they take as much time off they want to. We don't do that here in the United States of America. They give you they give you 12 weeks for maternity leave. Over there, they give you 6 months, a year. It's all about the money. And just like biblical times, they have poor people pay for it. And we're the poor ones now. We're poor. You're not rich. I'm not rich. I'm sorry. I don't make over $500,000 a year. I don't bring home $500,000 a year. I don't. I don't give to these parties. At least if you can't give at least $10,000 a year to Republican Democrats, they consider you broke. Okay? That's what it is, King Huncho. They don't want us. That's why I'm very concerned about Democrats not coming out telling people what they're going to do when they get back in office. It's very concerning because we're all losing. Oh, a whole lot of MAGAs are losing. A whole lot of Republicans are losing. A whole lot of Democrats are losing. Some winning. A whole lot of people losing. And right now, I don't think Republican Democrats really give a damn who's in office in 2027 if they ain't going to get no bills to help the American people. I told y'all what happened. Too many people is happy on social media bragging about what they got to food stamps, Section 8, how much money they're making. So the government said, you know what? We're going to have a recession. We're going to make you go back to work. What happens when you can't make money on social media? Because they changed the rules of how you make money on YouTube. And TikTok, you really don't make none unless you got a whole lot of following, even then you don't. Even on Facebook, they changed the rules to make it hard how you make money. So if you can't make money on social media, if you can't get social programs, what are they forcing you to do? Suffer with nothing or go to work. You go to work, what's going to happen? You're going to pay taxes. Would that help the federal government? So the federal government decided they're going to get people to pay taxes. They're going to force you to go to work. Now, for us, some of us who work 2 or 3 jobs, it ain't no thing to us. But the people who be making money on social media, who ain't working, who been playing those video games, now they got to work too. And then the government say, you know what? We're not going to give you no high-paying jobs. We're going to make you start at menial labor jobs or medium jobs. $15, $18, $20, $25 an hour, $60 an hour. I mean, $30 an hour. You think $63,000 a lot of money? It's not. That's considered menial labor. That's why the cost of living and standard of living is so high. They making us go back to work. Okay, you want us to work. I don't got no problem. They want to move Medicare and Social Security to these 70 years old. Okay, they want you to work life. I ain't got no problem. The problem I got is give us a job, give us the benefits, give us what we used to have. Oh, Trump lines his pockets every day, Queen Mary. Him and his family made between $5 and $10 billion last year. Those are the problems I got. Those are the problems I'm having. Those are the things that's not making any sense to me. But this is the life we're living. This is what we're dealing with now. Welcome to the real America. Welcome to the real America. That's why I say, Democrats, what the HEW are you doing? Tell us what you're going to do for us. Oh, speaks is just February. Well, what you going to do if you ain't heard nothing by July, August? I get alarmed. Not scared, alarmed, frustrated, not knowing what's going on. Even all these social media influencers can't tell you what Democrats are going to do for you in 2027 when they get back, because they ain't telling us. Like a marriage, no communication. Marriage won't last long. How many marriages have been messed up because no communication? Too much money adultery, but there's no communication. They communicate. Marriage ends. Yep. You may be in a marriage that's dead. Marriage ends, no communication. We ain't getting no communication from the Democrats. And we about to vote them back in. That alarms me. Maybe it doesn't alarm you. It alarms me. Because I see, I'm like rich and wealthy people as far as this. The only thing, I ain't rich, I ain't wealthy. I ain't even close to it. I'm looking down the road. I'm looking 3, 6 months, a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road. I'm like, good God, they ain't telling us nothing now. They ain't got to tell us nothing. Never. Look at it. That concerns me. Reveal what you're going to do for me. Tell me what you're going to do for me. Like a woman say, what can you do for me, man? What you bring to the table? Man want to know, woman, what you bring to the table? Woman want to know, man, what you bring to the table? Just a date. What you bring to the table, Democrats? Those are the questions I have. You may not have the questions, but I do. You may not have them now. About 4 or 5 months, you will. Because I don't know about you, but I want to list a plan, a data metrics of what you're gonna do for us when you get back in. And if it sounds good, we're gonna run to the polls. But if it don't sound good, I don't know what's gonna happen. And make sure when you tell me when you're gonna do, you actually do it, because I'm waiting on it. Don't be changing it up and going a whole nother way. Correct, Queen Soprano. But listen, if they promise us 30 things and we get 8 of them, we didn't won. They promise us 50 and we get 8, we didn't won. Problem is, Trump promised us 100 things. We got -3 of them. Donald Trump promised us 100 benefits. We got -3 benefits the first year. That's the problem. So the Democrats say, "Oh, we'll give you 50 things. We get 8 of them all the way." We didn't won. We didn't won. Problem is, we don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Well, let me say this. Let me take that back. I don't know what they're doing. I've been in politics for 30 years. I don't know what they're doing. I can't get anybody to tell me on news media, social media, sports analysts, news radio analysts. They can't tell me what they're doing. They can't give me anything. They need to put a consent in place that the things they said they were going to do, they have to be held accountable. That's why their lawyers, Queen Suprema, they'll never do it because we are tired of people playing in our face. We're not doing that 2027. I agree 100%. You might not have the answer, but at least we need a plan. Correct, Queen Roger. We need a plan. Right? Trump produced nothing. Trump had a list of 100 things he was going to do. Oh, we got -3 of them. That concerns me because the Democrats may try to do the Donald Trump playbook. They get in there. Oh, we ain't got time to give y'all no benefits. We gotta impeach Trump. We gotta put people in jail. They ain't helping my wallet. They ain't helping my. Last I look, I gotta eat. I'm 6'5", 260. I like to eat. I gotta eat. I gotta eat good. I like going on vacations. What are you doing to help me, sir? Those are the problems I see. That's what I want to talk about. That. Do you think we're going to get that 2,000? Evelyn Glover, Queen Evelyn, I think what's going to happen if Donald Trump is smart, about June, he's going to say graduate student loans can stay. And then about July, doing July 4th, when America celebrates the celebration, he going to say he go to $2,000 rebate checks. And if those two things happen, he says graduate student loans stay in June, July, he issues a $2,000 rebate check. It's going to be bad for Democrats. I think it's getting so bad that he's going to have to come with something. And I think it's getting so bad, he's going to try to give us the $2,000. I think it's going to get real bad. I think it's getting so bad, he's going to give us the $2,000. He's going to try to. Now, here's the thing. If you don't give him the $2,000, black people are going to go to polls to vote against it. Because you tell black people you're going to give them something you don't, they remember that forever. So if you don't get that $2,000, I bet your buddy be in that line November 6th, 7th voting against it. But I want that $2,000. I want my $2,000. You may not want your $2,000. I want my $2,000. Even Trump said he's going to give us something. We may never get it. Democrats ain't saying nothing. And that's a problem for me. That's a major problem for me, y'all. And I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know what to tell Democrats. Because they're not listening. I don't know who the hell the Democrats listen to. Sure ain't listening to me. Trump loves money too much. He's trying to get your vote. That's why he's trying to get your vote to 2,000, Queen Mary, because he wants to make more money. Yes, we want that 2,000. We deserve it. We work for give it some money. Correct. I believe he would give people $2,000 so he can make another $200 billion. I believe he would do that. Queen Mary, I believe he would do that. You know, it says take money to make money. That's why so many people try to open up a business with these loans and everything. I think Donald Trump would do that. And it may not be that much, but something is better than that. Listen, Stevie J said it best. 50% of something is better than 100% of nothing. But let me be sure enough. I ain't going to change my vote, but I'll take that $2,000 in a heartbeat. We can't let him keep playing in our faces with the foolery. Correct, Queen Sarah. But we're doing it. And we're letting Democrats give us the tomfoolery as well. We're letting Democrats do it to us as well. We're getting double fooled, y'all. Tell me the last time Democrats said what they were going to do for us when they get back into the House of Representatives, the majority. Tell us what they said, what they're going to do for us. I'm talking about things that get us money. Me and you. Things that's going to get us money, bread, something we can utilize. That's what I'm talking about. That's my whole thing. That's my whole issue with everything. Tell me what you gonna do to help me, because I need help. Tell me what you're gonna do to help me, because I need help. Tell me what you're gonna do to help me, because I need help. I want the money. Because Kamala Harris had a plan, and we need to hear a plan. We need to hear a plan how they're gonna do it. You're correct. We never got the 5K he must promise. I believe it when I see it, but he still can't get my vote. Correct. I just need a plan. It's like a woman. Oh, you want to marry a woman? Okay, what's your plan? Back in the old days, not now. The daddy used to ask, okay, what's your plan, my daughter? What you gonna do for her? What's your plan? You gonna marry her? What you gonna do for her? Can you support a family? That used to be the thing. All I'm saying is it's getting to a bad spot, y'all. It's getting to a bad place, and I don't like it. I don't like this place. Okay. At first it was 5,000, now down to 2,000. Somebody like, I'll take 5,000. I'll take 2,000. And right now I take 1,000, but I want at least 2. But it's like it's not working for us. It's not working for us. Like, at least Trump said he's gonna give us something. We'll never get it. Democrats are telling us nothing. They ain't said anything about the people only against Republican. Correct. All I want to say is this, Queen Sarah, Queen Suprema. You can't tell me 3 things Democrats say they're gonna do for us when they get back into the House of Representatives as a majority. I can't think of 3 things, and that's sad. Remember, Democrats said we're gonna be in another government shutdown. We didn't get it. Didn't get it. And federal government sent out income tax checks. They sent them out quick this year. So Savannah Guthrie is mentioned in the Epstein files. They did not like her. Who was this? I'm not. We're not gonna talk about Savannah Guthrie right now because she's going through hell. So you're not gonna come on my damn show talking about no Savannah Guthrie. Have you lost your mind? We ain't gonna do that right now. The protest should be what we're gonna get if Democrats get back in office. We need to know now. Correct. And again, the Democrats wants to wait. No, tell me what you're gonna do for me now. Tell me what you're gonna do for me now. Tell me what you're gonna do for me right now. And if you can't, that's a problem. That's a problem for me. So we have to keep watching and waiting and see what's gonna happen, y'all. Let's watch and wait and see what's gonna happen. Shameful. You're making people watch and wait. You're messing with people's lives. Democrats, you must do better. I know some of y'all, the Democrats in high office is listening to this, listening to me speak this live. Y'all have to do better. Because let me tell you, if you don't, I'm going to come down hard on y'all Democrats. If we don't get nothing, y'all going to think I'm a Republican. Because I don't like to be lied to. That's why I'm hard on Republicans right now. They lie. And people can't stand when I say something bad about Democrats. I'm going to come down hard on you. Nobody likes to be lied to. Nobody likes to be called a liar. Very important news. I mean, it's very important. With everything going on in politics and sports and this weekend, and Super Bowl this weekend, Bad Bunny this weekend. I will be reporting on that too. I mean, but with so much going on, with now Jay-Z, the Epstein files, Nicki Minaj, everything that's going on, we still can't get no reprieve from Democrats. So what's gonna do? What they gonna do? I don't know what to say. I really don't, but I'm keeping my eye on the prize. Again, we have to make sure we understand what Democrats are going to do for us. If they send the money, I would spend it quick, fast, and hurry before it's gone. Mine be gone fast before they take it back. Hello, Queen Flower May. This is what we got going on, y'all. And I am concerned that the Democrats are going to do a mini tomfoolery to us. They're going to get in there and they're going to be so fixated on Donald Trump and getting the Republicans back that they're going to forget about us, the people. We can't let them forget about us, the people. Same, oh, mine going before he got here. Y'all know how black people is. They got plans to spend that money before you can get here. Before your tax money come, you already got plans for it. I already got plans for that tax money before it get here. So you get that $2,000, it's gone before it get here. Y'all know how we do. Give people some hope that things are going to get better. I need it. I need the hope. I'm just not seeing it. Well, they tell you now that gives the Republicans a head start on blocking it. No, you can't block it. You can't. Certain things you can't block, King Jack. Oh, we're gonna get the tax subsidies, and we're gonna dare Republicans to block it. We're gonna put it on the House floor. Republicans block the tax extension for the healthcare subsidies. Republicans block emergency rental assistance. Republicans block first-time home buyer grants. Republicans block making sure groceries go down. Republicans block that we gonna control all. I won't see them block it. They won't do it. There ain't gonna be enough Republicans to block that if they do it. So tell me right now what you're gonna do. And then all you gotta do is put it on the floor, King Jack. Call them to their bluff. Call them to their bluff. Oh, we used to do what I can. Kids, I can live on my own. Bye. Get out. What are you still doing here, son? You say you can live on your own. Oh, you still here? Then you can live by my rules. You got to call people out. You got to call people bluff. That's why I tell you, fact check me. Fact check me. Call my bluff. But some things you just can't block. Some things you can't just block. Put universal health care up there. Let everybody get health care. King Jack, let the House of Representatives do that January 21st, 2027. And dare Republicans to block it. Because if they start blocking that stuff, they'll never win again. The presidency will always be Democrat. You got to call them out on their bluff. Problem is, Democrats ain't calling them out on their bluff. That's all you got to do. Call them out. Oh, we'll block it. Ain't got a chance to pass House. Okay, here it is, House. It's right here. Block it like you said you would. Let the whole world and the American people know you're going to block it. Then in 2028, you ain't got to worry about having a House of Representatives with Republicans. They'll have less than 100. Block it in the Senate. We'll have like 80 Democrats in 2028. Call their bluff. That's all you got to do. Call their bluff. Call their bluff. I do my wife like that all the time. She says she wants something. Okay, go buy it with your money. Call bluff. She want a new Apple Watch 11. She wanted to go buy it with your money. She didn't move. I had to go buy it. I'll call you bluff in a minute. But Democrats are scared too. And Republicans know that. So we continue to lose. We continue to lose day and night, up and down, all day, every day. We have to do better. We must do better. That's just the way it is. Because if you're not going to do better, why are you here? If you're going to trust people, no. Back in the old days, we didn't trust about what you said. We trusted about what you did. We don't trust about what you say. We trust about what you do. They're not doing it. You're in a relationship, you don't trust a man by what he say. You trust him by what he do. You say you're going to pay your light bill, he don't pay it, that's a problem. Move in, say you're going to pay half the bills, or 70% of the bills, he don't do it, that's a problem. You know it's the wrong one right there. Every time we come pay a bill, he got something to say, that's a problem. That's a problem. You say he don't drink, and every weekend he drinking, that's a problem. Say he don't smoke, he got to vape every day, that's a problem. Say you're going to take you to Red Lobster, and all you get was Long John Silver's and a piece of broken down fish and a hush puppy, that's a problem. We live by what you're going to do for us, not what you say. That's what we're waiting on Democrats for. Now, we have hope that they're going to do the right thing. We got hope that they're going to do the right thing. But let's be 100% honest. We don't know if they're going to do the right thing. We don't know if they're going to be better than Republicans. Show me, don't tell me. Wife said, show me a new bathroom. I gave it to her. Show me a new SUV. I gave her one. Show me you're going to take me to France. I did. Business class seats. Show me you're going to give me an Apple 11 watch. I did. I ain't never had a problem with her cooking no more. I ain't never had a problem with her ever giving me loving no more. Because I showed her what I was going to do. And I did it. I'll be a man of my word. King Chris Clark just said it. Actions speak louder than words. So Democrats, I'm tired of you talking. I'm ready you put some action. I want to see those bills and amendments you got right now. Okay, if Democrats are serious, they say, here go the 10 bills we got right here. When we get back in the House of Representatives, I'm putting them to the floor. Hakeem Jeffries can do that right now. Democrats will have over 500 seats. And there ain't even 500 seats in the House of Representatives. They will make more seats for Democrats to get in there. Realistically, they have about 310. Senators say, this is what we're going to do right here. We have 63 Democratic senators right now. That's all you got to do. You have 310 Democratic House of Representative members. Realistically, 310. You have 63 senators that are Democrats. I'm talking about real Democrats who say, hell what Republicans say. Hell what people get mad. Hell if I get reelected again. We're here right now. We are going to pass these bills. Trump, we dare you to, we dare you, Donald Trump. Trump, we dare you to veto them for the American people. I bet you Donald Trump signed every last one of them. And say, I've signed these bills because I want America to prosper and I want my legacy to be good. I guarantee you that. Problem is, you got to dare them. You got to show them. That's what I'm afraid of with Democrats. They're not doing it. I don't know if they have a minimum to do that. But that's what I need to see. That's what I need to see. I need to see it. I've been lost all hope with all politicians. At the end of the day, they're all crooks. Correct. If it ain't about the money, it don't make sense to them. King Chris Clark, you said a mouthful. So you got to hold them accountable. The only thing that holds them accountable is they want to make more money. They want to be in office. Republicans are scared because they know they're going to lose some seats. It's not that they don't like Donald Trump. It's not like they like Democrats. They want to keep that money, power, and that respect going 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030. And they can't do it. They ain't in there. Living that luxury. Getting out. Look, they get everything paid for. We pay for all their trips and everything, their best health insurance. And they live a great life, make a whole lot of money. They don't want to give up that money and that power. The Republicans don't. That's why they're so nervous. But Democrats, this is the time to act. Democrats in the House of Representatives, this is the time to act. Stand up for the people for once in your damn lives. For once in your damn lives, stand up for the people and do the right thing, Democrats. Stop saying hell with it and do what's right for America. Can you do it, Democrats? I'm still waiting because I ain't heard nothing. And that scares me. That scares me. May not scare you. That scares me. May not scare you. That scares me. And I'm looking to see what in the world is going to happen. We must understand the business. Two wings of the same bird flying at the same altitude and the same height and not giving nothing about us. Because they way up here, Queen Sarah, and we are low down here. Do something, Queen Sarah. All you gotta do is do something. It don't take much for us, but we gotta do something. Hell, if a man ain't got no money, it's your birthday, and he give you a card and sing to you and rub your feet, hell, you know he ain't got no money, you're happy. He did something. He did something. But if a man don't do nothing, you don't see him hear from on your birthday, he ain't doing nothing. Because you can write on a card or a poem, sing a song, rub her feet, say, baby, when I get better, I'm going to have more money. Hell, I ain't used to have no money. I couldn't give my wife too much. She said, I believe in you. Hell, she believed in me. Now she get every damn thing she want. But I was always there. I showed up. I took a stand. How about Democrats in Congress do it? Facts, if there was a way to hurt politicians' pockets, we maybe could get more things done for the people. Correct that. Oh, they talking about that right now. Maybe throwing up in the air. Ain't no strippers though. They throw it up in the air, put it back in their pockets. With that money. That money. That money. And money rules things. Let me tell y'all right quick. My wife never believed in social media. She told me to get off. I was never making no money. I was never getting nothing. Now I'm making money on social media and I'm getting things. She say, Speech, you been on today, baby? You want something to eat? See, our mind changed when that money came. What you need, baby? You need something to drink, baby? You want something to eat, baby? You want to take care of the kids, baby? That money changed things because she getting what she want now. See, she believe in me. They didn't believe me when they had no money. Now, when that money start talking, them Republicans and Democrats start doing things differently. Y'all don't tell the truth. You got a good woman, she'll do for you. You got a little money, boy. You get some more money, start paying these bills, start paying these majority of bills, taking on trips and everything. Every time you want something to eat, what you want to eat, baby? Which one? No, I take care of Key. What you want to eat, baby? Go get your rest. Tell me that night. I'm going to sleep, Speed. Speed's going to sleep. Go get some rest, baby. You got a long day today. She get up you want. That's a good. I took a stand. She took a stand too. Now we got to have Democrats take a stand. Got to. We need them to take a stand for us. That's what's got to happen in America. We got to have them take a stand so we can win. If not, we'll lose. Donald Trump is pathetic. What he did, he went on Truth Social last night at 12 a.m., and he was so mad he called Michelle, Barack Obama monkeys. He called them monkeys because he's envious of them. We can't breathe in the air in the altitudes. That's correct, Queen Sarah. He called them monkeys, and I did a video on it. He called them monkeys. See, y'all know what happens when certain white people get mad at black people. They always want to call us monkeys or gorillas. Let me just tell you this. If you're going to call me a monkey gorilla, you already lost. You got to come harder than that. Monkey gorilla, we get tired of that. But Donald Trump is in his feelings. That's why he knows he's going to lose. He don't want to get impeached. He don't want to lose his legacy. That's why these elections are so important. And that's why I'm asking Democrats right now. I'm damn telling you, Democrats, get ready. Get ready, Democrats, because you ain't doing nothing. Yes, it's sad, Queen Sabrina. It's sad, Queen Margaret, but he don't care. Donald Trump is frustrated, so he's calling them monkeys. You calling Michelle and Barack a monkey because you ain't got no more ammo. If all you can do call us monkeys, you'd already lost, sir. That's the real deal, Holyfield. It's time for Democrats to take a stand. Do something for America. Good God Almighty. Help us before it's too late. America's hurting. I'm hurting, you hurting. I'm working 3 jobs. I'm hurting, you hurting. They don't care. That's what they do when they get mad, Green, right? They call us monkeys and gorillas, but that don't hurt us. We call ourselves an N. We don't care about that. You gotta come hard on us. You gotta come hard, and they ain't coming hard. Donald Trump is pathetic. I just said it. Welcome to America. This is what you get on my live. You get realness. We don't sugarcoat nothing on here. We tell the truth. For a white man to ever call a black man or black woman a monkey, that tells me everything about you, not about the person you're talking about. You don't believe me? Go look at my video. It's on my page. It's on my page. People are going crazy about it. They're going crazy about it. So, see, when rich, wealthy people get in a bind, they get frustrated. They can't handle stress. They go down each and every time. Trump is going down the highway to hell. The lips, they look like apes, monkeys, lips, nose, short torso. That's what happens, Queen Sarah. They get frustrated every time. Obama lives rent-free in Trump. Listen, I wish I could live. It's some people I live rent-free in their head, but not like Obama doing Trump head. Live rent-free. Trump said, I'm gonna go for a 3rd term. They say, no, we're gonna put Obama up. Obama will crush Trump. Trump said, I ain't going for 3rd term. So I agree with you 100%. He lives rent-free in the man's head. Let me say, when people start talking about you and start calling you out your name and everything, you living rent-free in their head. You got them exactly where you want them. You are living rent-free in their head. And that's why I keep coming back that the midterms are so important. Now, I believe Democrats are going to show up. I believe they're going to show out. I believe they're going to win back the House of Representatives. I'm an independent, and I believe they're going to win back the Senate. I believe it's going to happen. My only problem is I don't want you to get stuck on impeaching Donald Trump and putting everybody like Steve Bannon in jail and prison and forgetting about us, the little people, our resources, our needs. What are you going to do for us? That's real talk right there. You ain't hearing that another live. What are they going to do for us? I'm saying it now in February. They need to hear it now. We don't need to wait. That's all I'm saying, kings and queens. That is all I am saying. That is what I am preaching. If you live rent-free in somebody's head, you won. I live rent-free in about 10 people's head. Good God Almighty. The time is coming. Change is coming one way or the other. Whether that change be good or bad, kings or queens, is coming. We must get ready for the change that is about to happen. I'm ready for it. I hope you are ready for it too. And I pray the Democrats do the right thing when they get back in office. I believe they will. They're just not telling us right now. When white men can't have something, they break it. That's what Trump doing to America. Queen Joyce, you are 1,000,000 quintillion% correct. And Obama should feel good because you call the man a monkey. He already won. He has already won. I feel good. I don't know about you. But that is my show. I am Marquarius Speaks, the real voice, the voice of the streets, CEO of me, Big Boss Entertainment. And I just gave y'all the realness. Let's go ahead and pray. Heavenly Father, God Almighty, thank you for another beautiful, blessed day. Father, thank you for being there for us when nobody else was. Thank you for guiding us in the right direction, helping us, healing us, and keeping us together. Father, thank you for being our God in life when we had none. Thank you for making us have the right choices, even when we didn't have it. And Father, we will be so ever grateful. I will give you all the honor, all the glory, and all the praise. In Jesus' name, let us say amen. Kings and queens, that is my show. I am Marquarius Speaks, the voice of the streets, CEO of me, Big Boss Entertainment. Have a good Friday evening. If it is God's will, I will see y'all tomorrow. And remember, we got to preach the truth, Queen Sharon. We have to preach the truth. That's what we do on my show. God bless you, kings and queens. Have an amazing Friday afternoon.